Good day and welcome to my daily devotional for Wednesday, the 9th of November. And we continue reading from Galatians chapter 2 and verse 10. Only that we should remember the poor. This I was also keen to do. The words of Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount may be familiar to all of us, and we read them in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. Oh, the joy of the poor in spirit! The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. In these words of Jesus, we can see that poverty is more than a lack of finance or being able to meet the financial pressures that are placed upon us all. The following are my notes on this verse. Being poor is a relative thing. Those who consider themselves to be poor in the Western world may be considered as reasonably well off in the less developed world. And this is not to belittle the struggle that some experience as they try to make ends meet. We live in a competitive world which is often driven by market forces and wars. The inevitable consequence of this is that some will become poor. As we have seen, Jesus said, "For you always have the poor with you, but you don't always have me with you." And that's from John 12 and verse 8. What does the word poor mean? William Barclay helps us out by telling us that the Hebrew word changed in its meaning over a period of time. Firstly, initially the word poor simply meant just that, poor. Secondly, it then changed to mean that the poor were those who were powerless, having no influence, no help or status, because they were poor. Thirdly, then because of this, poor came to mean someone who was downtrodden and oppressed. And finally, fourthly, as a result of being downtrodden and oppressed, poor came to mean someone who had no earthly resources and had to put their whole trust in God. And we'll continue looking at this tomorrow. Have a blessed day.